Coach, first game. What did you think just overall of the performance?
Yeah, it was a win, so we'll certainly take it. But I was pleased. We're still learning and trying to figure out who we are. But I thought we saw some good moments. It was awesome to get an early goal, and then to end the half with a goal, I thought was great. And then I thought our best stretch of the game was early in the second half. We were all over them, and I think if we could have got a goal there, probably the floodgates open and we probably break their spirit. But credit to DePaul, they keeper made some big saves and they hung tough and made it hard for us. But overall, I'm pleased. We got the win. We got some players with some minutes under their belt. Izzy and Atala, their first minutes with us. And you saw an assist from Izzy and a goal from Atala. Cammie, her first minutes, and I thought she showed some really good flashes. I think Nadia was given an assist on one of the goals, and so it was great to get some of those players playing time. Dylan, her first minutes in goal, and she got a shutout. So overall, I think it was a positive start, but certainly a lot of room to grow.
Coach, how encouraged are you? You touched on it, but your young players and your new players have already given a great account of themselves, and you're on game one. So where do you go from here with that? What's your excitement level?
Yeah, I think it's awesome, and they have big shoes to fill, right? I mean, we lost some good ones. We lost 4 pros from last year that they're all in the NWSL right now, and so we need players to step up and fill those holes, and it's not going to be. There's going to be some time to adjust, but I thought at first glance, first game, I thought they showed some real promise, and certainly we're excited about the future.
Coach, Felicia went off with a little bit of a knock. Can you give us an update on Felicia and her status?
I think she's going to be fine, but just more precautionary. I think if that was a game where we needed her to stay in, I'm sure she guts it out, but no reason to push it this early in the season. We want to keep her healthy, and it gives other players some opportunities to play. So I'm pretty pleased. We'll get Macy Clem back in a few days. She was nursing an injury. Bellis Couture was coming back from an injury, so she had limited minutes, but so we started off preseason with light numbers, and really our only 11v11 action was against Tennessee. In training every day, we've been playing 8v8. So this was only our second opportunity to play 11v11, and I thought it was a good performance, and it's exciting to know we've got more numbers coming, in the next few days, next few weeks.
Speaking of Tennessee, what were some of the improvements that you saw even in the week that's passed since that exhibition and tonight?
Yeah, I think I mentioned that against Tennessee, I think we were only able to put about 15-20 minutes of good quality soccer together, and I thought today we look probably more like 45 or 50 minutes, and we just want to keep building off that. Certainly we did not expect to be in peak form in August 17th or whatever today is, but if we can continue to build each game and get a little bit better, that's what we're aiming to do.
What's the biggest improvement that you're looking to make heading into the next one?
I think being able to, when you do kind of feel those momentum shifts. So anytime you play, right, there's going to be ebbs and flows in the game, and I don't care who we play. As much as we want to dominate for 90 minutes, it's just not possible, And so when we see those ebbs and flows, when all of a sudden, DePaul was able to take over stretches of the game, we need to be able to get out of that a little bit faster, and that might be, dumping a ball and pressing and just getting some territory and some confidence that way. But we've got to find a way to play ourselves out of those lulls a little bit quicker.
You already hit on Dylan's shutout, but she wasn't tested too much. How difficult is that to judge when you're having kind of a goalie competition?
At the end of the day, a shutout's a shutout, and so I'm sure she feels
Certainly.
good about herself. And in the moments when she was called upon, it was mostly back passes and stuff like that. I thought she showed well. Defense did a great job. I think we got a little bit sloppy. Some of their best opportunities came from, kind of poor, sloppy giveaways from us, and so we need to clean that up a little bit. But thought Dylan did great. Coralie will start and play the next game. As long as they keep the ball to the back of the net, they give us a chance to win games. So.
Talk about the chemistry of the team. I know you guys did lose a lot of players from last year. What you brought in 2 transfers. Just talk about what that's been like. Yeah, again,
it's tough without playing a lot of 11v11, but I thought you saw good moments, and especially the second half, I thought that was the most fluid we've looked, where, you saw Jess Skorka getting around Leah Cundy, and, Gianna Paul pulling wide, and I mean, she was ruthless on that right side and getting crosses in, and, she found Fee's head once, and, there's probably 3 or 4 opportunities where, gosh, we were just barely off. Leah had one that she shot over. Izzy had one she shot over, and again, you put one of those away, and I think we'd probably bury him. But like I said, DePaul was able to make plays and didn't allow us that third goal. But I thought for our first real game out, I thought the chemistry was good, and we'll continue to grow on that.
Coach, you said last week you were happy with the fact that your girls came out and got tested. That kind of happened again today with DePaul staying in the fight. What were your thoughts about the way that your players were tested here tonight?
Yeah, it would have been great to be able to get that third goal and bury them, but at the same time, we need to be put under pressure, like you said, and I'm glad they didn't just roll over and die on us. I mean, they gave us a tough test up until the very end. I mean, they were creating chances at the very end. So it's what we need. We need to be tested, and we'll have UAB next, and I'm sure they'll be pumped up to play us. A crosstown rival, and they'll be ready to go. And then we've got Lipscomb and Memphis following week. So we're gonna have some great tests, and that's what we need.
All right, thank you guys.
Yeah, appreciate
Thank
it.
you
so much.
Yeah, appreciate you.